What you just watched was the slideshow that Grace and Joe know about. So if I can direct your attention to the screen, what you're about to see is the slideshow that they don't. So allow me to welcome you to the unauthorized and factually suspect story of Grace and Joseph. Once there was a little boy named Joseph and a little girl named Grace. This is one of the earliest known photos of Grace, and this is one of the earliest known photos of Joseph. Or possibly this one. Joseph was born way over here in a mysterious land of the East known as Halifax, while Grace was born on the West Coast, right by this totem pole here in Chilliwack. With so much distance between them, how would they ever meet? Growing up, their paths started to diverge even more. A true homeschool success story, Grace graduated at grade 5 and immediately began working towards her dream of becoming an internationally renowned food critic. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be, and she had to quit after just one day. Joseph, on the other hand, joined the Von Trapp family singers. Over the years, the group went through several lineup changes. But Joseph remained a constant throughout. That is, of course, until that fateful day when he'd finally hit one too many wrong notes and he was thrown from the group. Devastated at losing his dream, Joseph turned to the life of a hermit. Trying to recover from the disappointment of losing her first dream, Grace pursued her second love of becoming an Arkansas hillbilly pool shark. To everyone's surprise, she fit right in. But the glitz and glam of the Arkansas pool halls soon wore off, so after a brief stint as an avant-garde hairstylist, she joined the National Staring Contest Championships and finished in first place. Emerging from his self-imposed exile, Joseph decided to get back to basics and accepted a job milking wooden cows at a local farm. He then worked his way up to becoming a junior locksmith and finally settled on a career in lawn maintenance. Unfortunately, things didn't turn out as planned, and Joseph was fired because his feet didn't reach the pedals. He immediately fell in with a rowdy group of Habs fans who led him into a life of crime as the notorious handgun gang terrorized Nova Scotia. Meanwhile, Grace was becoming increasingly frustrated when the staring contests didn't prove to be as exciting as she'd hoped. So she turned to making heavy metal music videos and hosting non-traditional funerals. Times were tough after Joseph turned state witness against his former gang members, and in order to pay the bills, he tried to become a model for the Sears catalog. It was unfortunate that all the male positions had already been filled. However, they did apparently have 2 openings for girls. Eventually, he was able to work his way into seasonal and landed the coveted barbecue gig. Through all of this, similarities were starting to emerge. Grace worked as a lifeguard, and Joseph was very keen on water safety. Apparently, even while on dry land. Yet, neither still knew anything of the other's existence. How would they ever meet? What nobody realized, though, was that for all the distance between them, there were a lot of similarities in their lives. Similarities that no one could have predicted. Things in common that wouldn't be discovered for years to come. And as these commonalities grew, it was as if God was preparing them for their eventual lives together. You might say they were made for each other. And that's something not even the distance from coast to coast could keep separated. Okay.